Right, so good morning everybody and welcome to the 11 o'clock in the Positive Vibes community. Today I'm talking to Jodie, and if you remember, Jodie was in the group in April and gave us a great talk on relaxation and great tips on relaxation. Today Jodie's going to be talking about something different. Now, she is the owner of Natural Vibes and she's very passionate about sharing her natural healing techniques that can transform your well-being and raise your vibrations, which sounds pretty good to me. So she's trained in meditation, in Reiki, and EFT and nutrition. And today we're going to be talking about EFT. So my first question to you, Jodie, good morning, is what is EFT? Can you explain it to everyone in the group?
Yeah, sure. EFT is emotional technique. It's a psychological acupuncture. So it's a way of being able to focus on your meridian points, which are the energy channels in your body, to be able to repair and restore and rebalance your body's energetic system. It works similar to acupuncture, but without the needles. So as you can imagine, when you go for acupuncture, you have needles put into your energy points. With EFT, how it works is that we actually do tapping on the ends of the meridian points to be able to gain the same health benefits, but without the needles. Mm-hmm. So you use your fingers on the top of the meridian points, which I'll show you when we do the demonstration, and it dissolves any disruptions in your energy field.
Okay, so can you explain a bit more in detail about how it works?
So negative emotions are caused by the disruption of energy. So these can actually cause blockages in these meridians, which are like the energy channels around your body. Mm-hmm. The way I describe it is like a roadmap in your body of different energy channels, and they all represent different parts of your organs and your whole anatomy. So in terms of EFT, it resolves and kind of responds by sending a kinetic energy into our system by tapping on these points and saying certain affirmations. And it's like it eliminates the shortcut to the response of the body's negative emotions. So, for example, if you were to have a past trauma of some sort, and it manifested in part of your energy system and cause a blockage, it can then cause like PTSD later on in life. What EFT does, it can go through and dissolve that blockage by specifically focusing on that topic. So with an EFT, you can use it for so many different things, so many different areas. So if you can target a certain area, what is an issue for you, it's something you can use the tapping points for to be able to dissolve the intensity of that issue.
Okay. So is that, because I was going to ask you about what it can help with. Is there anything else it can help with? Because you really explained quite a bit of that already. Is there any areas that it can help with?
Yeah, sure. So physical pain, so it could be physical or emotional pain it can help with. Anything from like emotional stress issues, from depression, anxiety, PTSD. It can also help with manifestation. So if you're into your manifesting techniques, it can help with like dissolving money blocks. So there's such a wide variety you can use it for. I've actually been using it a lot recently for raising my vibration as well in the morning when I've had, an off day, which we're all having at the moment. On lower days, I can use it to boost myself as well, my vibration.
Oh, okay. That's good to know, because like you say, it is a bit of a roller coaster at the moment, isn't it? One day you wake up feeling great and the next day not so good.
This is it. So having this technique, you can just change the wording, and I mean, when we come to it, it'll make more sense, but the whole startup phase, you can make it around what is affecting you on that day.
Okay. So this is something that you could do personally yourself, or do you have to have some kind of background in EFT to be able to do it?
Yeah, no, you do. I'm qualified in it, so I can change it for myself, and I use it for myself, which is wonderful. But what would be the best thing to do is to have a consultant with an EFT practitioner, and they can make it specific for you, because that's what the whole skill is around.
Okay. So what have you personally used it for yourself?
So I actually found EFT. I'd never heard of it before, never even knew what EFT was, and I started in this manifestation course, and on it there was a EFT round, like a video similar to this, with somebody just showing you how to use it with a really simple demonstration, because it is that easy to pick up once you get the hang of it. And it was around dissolving money blocks and procrastination. So this is the good thing with EFT, you can get instant results.
Mm.
So I didn't really think much of it, just gave it a go because I'd done the course. And I did a round with procrastination. Now, I didn't realise how much a severe block I had of procrastinating. I knew that was so much I wanted to do and I wasn't doing it. And then as soon as I did this EFT round of releasing procrastination, I literally got up and started making my business plan. Literally that day, I had the instant result, the instant relief, and I thought, right, this is so powerful. I want to get into it. I want to learn it. I want to teach it. I want to get out there and, you know, tell people about it. And that's kind of really why today I put together a nice one for releasing stress, because I feel that's something what could benefit people really at the moment too.
Yeah, definitely. So do you want to get into the demonstration?
Sure, yeah, definitely.
So I
So
can do
with you,
this with you, right? I can do this one with you.
you can do it with me, yeah, and ask questions as you go along, please do. So like I said before, what you do before you start EFT is identify what it is you want to be able to dissolve from your energy system. So the best thing to do with EFT is, because this one's around stress, is to identify to yourself before we start on a scale of 1 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
10 being the most intense and 1 being the least intense. Where would you be on that scale of, you know, feeling stressed? Now, as I can appreciate, everybody changes every day. You know, your stress levels go up and down. So just for today, you can just base that figure on that one. Now, what we do, we tap on each end of each meridian point. So I'm just going to go through the sequence with you, so and then I'll do it with you so you can follow, but just so you know what we're doing. So we start by using the karate chop, which is the part of your hand there.
Mm-hmm.
Now what we do, because the meridian parts on different people, you can imagine are different sizes, because I'm only 5'2", I'm tiny, but the best golden rule,
then I'm 5'1".
the best golden rule is to use 2 fingers, because then you should definitely be able to do it, and to tap at least 5 times. So you can do between 3 and 7, but 5 means that that's the general rule to be able to make sure that it works on that meridian part. So we start with something called a startup phase, and this startup phrase acknowledges the issue, and it helps you accept the problem, accept that it's there, but knowing that you can actually do something about it. So it kind of gives you that acknowledgement that, yes, I acknowledge, I accept it's there, because then you're acknowledging it, which helps you release.
Yeah.
So you start with tapping on your karate chop, which is this part of your hand like that, with 2 fingers. We will then move on to the top of the head, which is nice and easy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the meridian part's kind of in the middle, so as long as you're kind of there, you should be fine. Depends how big your head is. For me, I don't have any problems, but you might want to use more fingers on the top, depending on the size of how big your head is. And then we're going to move into the middle of the eye, which is in between the eyebrows, just there. Tap there afterwards.
You're still using 2 fingers?
Yeah, 2 fingers, that's perfect. And then move to the side of the eye, which is just, if you can feel your bone just there, that's perfect. Yeah, there. Then we move to the side of the eye, which is just here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll move down to under the nose, just there. Then we'll move down to the chin, which is just there. Yeah, lovely. And then we move down to the collarbones. So as you can feel, you've got like a little gap in between both your collarbones. The meridian point's just like on the cusp of the bones. So if you can just pat around there, then you'll definitely get it. And then under the arm, we'll move to there, which is just here, which is just under the armpit, just there. And then what we'll do is go back to the top of the head. So they're the points. I'll go really, really slow, and all you need to do is I'm going to repeat everything. I'll take a pause, and then you can repeat it either back out loud or you can say it with me, whatever really kind of works for you. So we'll start with 3 sentences with the karate chop, which kind of starts the whole the whole EFT session, the sequence, and then we're going to do 3 rounds of the tapping points.
Okay.
So the first round is like the negative round, as we call it, because what it does, it brings up the emotion.
Mm-hmm.
But by bringing up the emotion, what it does, it helps you release it. So that's why we talk about it first, about feeling the intensity of that scale of 1 to 10. The middle one is kind of like the acknowledgement round, where you go around and acknowledge it's there and know that there's something you can do about it. And then the end, it's a positive round, and that's what dissolves the stress.
Okay, sounds
And
good.
then what we do, then what we do at the end is then score yourself to how you feel. Now, a lot of people can feel like an energetic shift straight away, like I did with my procrastination story. And some people may, if they are really intense with it, might not feel enough relief and may need to do it 2 to 3 times. That's quite normal as
Yeah.
well. And then the beauty of this video is that if anybody wants to follow it again, they can use it again in the future. Sorry, Danny, have you got a question?
If people are, if they've got a lot of anxiety, or if it's built up over time,
Yeah.
and holding on to a lot of it, I guess it would take, like you say, a couple of goes to kind of really get that out.
Yeah. And also the beauty of it as well, there is a lot of stuff on YouTube if you wanted to follow other people who are doing it, and there's a lot of EFT videos. What I find is doing it every day counts. I've used it before with other ways of releasing other past trauma in my life, and I've actually done a sequence every morning for 7 days, which has helped dissolve things over time.
Okay.
So some people feel relief. It depends on your severity,
Yeah.
but you will feel some form of energetic shift as you do it, because it's kind of like reprogramming that whole blockage. And the fact is, we don't know the root cause. We don't know what blockages are there. It's invisible, really, this energetic system.
Yeah.
So this is why it's powerful that you can use it as frequently as you wish.
Yeah.
Also, I would advise to drink water afterwards as well, because it helps rehydrate. And sometimes people may feel like a weird shift of energy, but it's totally normal. So there's nothing to worry about, because obviously everybody's different and feels differently. Yeah. So to start with, we'll start tapping on the karate chop with your 2 fingers if you are ready.
Yep, ready.
And repeat after me. So even though I feel very stressed right now,
I feel very stressed right now,
I completely accept myself
I completely accept myself
for feeling this way.
for feeling this way.
Even though I feel uptight and tense,
I feel uptight and tense,
I completely accept myself
I completely accept myself
for feeling this way.
for feeling this way.
Even though I feel stressed right now,
Even though I feel stressed right now,
I completely accept myself
I completely accept myself
for feeling this way.
for feeling this way.
We're going to move to the top of the head now. Repeat after me. Stressed and uptight.
Stressed and uptight.
Eyebrow. Stressed.
Stressed.
To the side of the eye. Stressed and uptight.
Stressed and uptight.
Under the eye. Uptight.
Uptight.
Under the nose. I don't feel good at all.
I don't feel good at all.
Under the chin. I don't like this feeling.
I don't like this feeling.
To the collarbone. So stressed.
So stressed.
And under the arm. Uptight.
Uptight.
Now to the second round. I am open to changing this feeling.
I'm open to changing this feeling.
What if I could relax?
What if I could relax?
What if I could relax my muscles?
What if I could relax my muscles?
I'm open to relaxing.
I'm open to relaxing.
I could choose to relax.
I could choose to relax.
I can relax.
I can relax.
I choose to relax.
I choose to relax.
I am relaxed.
I am relaxed.
Move on to the last round, top of the head. I choose to relax.
I choose to relax.
My muscles are relaxed.
My muscles are relaxed.
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 I'm grateful to be relaxed.
I'm grateful to be relaxed.
I feel good.
I feel good.
I choose to feel good.
I choose to feel good.
I am relaxed and grateful.
I am relaxed and grateful.
I am present and relaxed.
I am present and relaxed.
I am relaxed.
I am relaxed.
And we are finished. So if you want to take a deep breath in and then out. So you can sit with yourself for 10 minutes afterwards to kind of feel any difference. Take a drink if you can.
I don't have one.
Afterwards is fine, Danny. And then you can scale yourself between 1 and 10 how you're feeling now.
I do feel more relaxed, actually. Yeah.
Did you scale yourself in the beginning in your head of a number?
But I'd say I'd probably a 5, so not really high right now today.
Yeah. And how would you scale yourself now?
Oh, 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely feel a lot more chilled.
It does really make a difference.
Even like I feel like I'm talking slower.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a good point. I actually did this before we did the video tonight, so I was nice and relaxed to do it. Because it's the only second time I've done it. So what I would suggest is that it's something that you can repeat over and over again. And it's something, especially at this time, what we kind of really need, I think, to be able to balance ourselves and our energetic systems, as there is so much natural healing out there. And at the end of the day, it's something we just need to invest our own time into.
I was going to say you can tap into it, but that's a bit of so basically, if someone wanted to do this and they're watching this on the group, they write down what you said and then just obviously follow the tapping procedure that you did.
They sure can, or they can message me directly, and what I can do is send it to them to make it easier.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah,
that's really useful. I've heard of EFT before, but I've never really. I actually think I did do it one time, and it was on a Gabby Bernstein manifesting thing. It's very similar to that. Same positions. It was definitely the same positions, but it was for different reasons.
I'm sure it would be EFT, because like I said before, I did a manifesting course where I got introduced into EFT. So if anybody wants to know more about releasing money blocks, that is something what I use with EFT regular, especially on full moons and new moons for manifesting new desires and stuff. So it's something I can give more advice on.
Yeah, that brings me on to talking about the fact that you've got a free manifesting workshop, isn't it, on Thursday?
It's a meditation. It's how to meditate.
I need to be down with them.
So it's a basic beginner's guide. Although saying that, my best friend texted me today saying, Jodie, I just can't concentrate in meditation at the moment. I said, do you know what? Come on to the event, because actually I'm going to be talking a lot about the monkey mind, how to relax that monkey mind, and techniques about how to kind of, when you get those thoughts coming in when you meditate, and how to release them as well.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm going to definitely tune into that next week, because I do that every morning, but I'm similar to your friend. I don't always. Yeah.
And it is just practice. That is the main point. I've been doing it for so long now. For me, it's quite natural, but it's taken a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of practice. So
it's like anything, isn't it? It's repetition and doing it again and just making it a habit. So
But if anybody has any questions about EFT or having scripts made for them directly, then they're more than welcome to contact me as well.
Definitely. So we'll put your contact details below. I know this isn't a live, but you can still reach out to Jodie, because she is tagged on the post. So thank you so much, Jodie. I really appreciate that. We'll have to do another one soon on one of your many other talents that you have.
Thank you, Danny. I do appreciate it.
So thank you so much.
Okay, speak to you soon. Take care.